Okay, I'm here with some The World Ends With You news, ladies and gentlemen. Anime Expo happened yesterday, and I believe it's still going on. But between you and me, Anime Expo online was a giant, major disappointment. It was so boring. You can't get the convention experience well online. It just doesn't work out. You're just watching a stream of things you probably don't care about. Most people go to conventions to collect figurines, take pictures, and they go to events that they want to go to. Now, you have to wait for an event to happen, which you do in real life, but you got nothing else to do, so what's the point of watching the video? It gets boring. The only thing I was there for the Anime Expo was the World Ends With You trailer, and that was it. Anything else about the live stream was just boring. They show some figurines, but I didn't they show all the figurines. Sometimes you go there for figurines that aren't even that big and to the public. Some that are rare, or some that many people don't even know about. That's what you usually go there for. So I feel like these convention streams aren't going to work out. It will help people who are trying to sell, but not everything they want to sell. If you go there, you can see everything they have. You can see it in the current condition. Same with posters and DVD collections and all that other stuff. You're not going to get that online. And because of that, I feel like these online convention things are a waste of time, in my opinion. And by the time the trailer came out, I didn't even watch it on Anime Expo. Because I waited so long and I forgot about it. Then I just went on Square Enix's YouTube channel and I saw it there instead. Wasted my time. I thought I was watching it anyway, but still, at the end of the day, it was just... But enough about that. Let's get into me talking about the trailer. I'll be reacting to it because, to be honest with you, the trailer was very interesting and appealing, but it wasn't like, oh my god, that's awesome and stuff. The visuals are surprisingly what I expect them to be. I wouldn't expect them to do that proper characterization because, Tetsuo Minoura has that very unique character design when it comes to his characters. So seeing that, I'm like, okay, they did a pretty good job. And so finding out that they're going to do some changes here and there. For instance, the world as you set place in Shibuya. However, the game came out in 2007 in Japan. But what they're going to do is do modern day Shibuya. So instead of them having, the flip phones and stuff like that, they're going to have smartphones instead. So things will be more into time, because the thing about the world as a view was that it was supposed to be trendy. It's supposed to be about all the things that were popping during that time, during 2006 and so. But they can't do that because that was over a decade now. Whatever was trending back then is not trending now, so they have to keep up with the current date. So there will be some changes here and there according to the show. Now, the trailer, they showed some iconic scenes, but only in the first week. You didn't really see Joshua or the other Reapers that much. They didn't want to spoil too much, because there's a lot of spoilers in the world as a view. It's the game that you have to experience yourself. Even though they did show some certain scenes. But anyways, you can tell they only did the first week. Now the question is how many episodes it's going to be. I don't know, but I do hope that it will be more than 13 episodes. I don't think they can really do this with only 13 episodes for it to be well written and well played out. Funimation will be streaming it, so you can already guarantee that it's going to have a dubbing for it. So yeah, Funimation will be taking care of it. But what's going on right now, we don't know when the dubbing will come out, because Funimation is behind on dubbing right now. There's some stuff during Winter of Anime that's not been fully dubbed yet. I'm still waiting for Toilet Bound Hanako to be dubbed all the way. Iruma-kun, which is almost done, I guess. But there's tons of others that have not been fully dubbed. So they're doing it bit by bit, but they're kind of behind schedule. Now, when I found out the studio that was doing this, I'm like, oh god, the studio that's freaking doing this, people. It's Shin EA. Shin EA, it's Shin EI at the end of it, I believe. Yeah. And I'm looking at their resume. They're mostly known for doing comedy shows. Stuff like Mysterious Joker or the Doraemon series, which is a very famous series in Japan. Not as famous here, they also did Shinchan, The Laughing Salesman, Trickster, and the Skill Teacher Takagi. But then again, they also did a show like The Eighth Son. Are you kidding me? That's right. This is their very first actual isekai, I believe. In The Eighth Son, you already know how I feel about The Eighth Son. I made 2 videos on that show. And the second video was about, 30 minutes long. Now, you already know how much I can't stand The Eighth Son. It was such a disappointment. So the fact that they just put that, I put, oh no, this is 3 that did Eighth Son. Dear God. People freaked out. Others said, okay, and, well, they did Takagi. Yes, they did Skill Teacher Takagi. And I do like Skill Teacher Takagi. It's a really good anime. Well, manga, in my opinion. But still, The Worlds of You is a very actiony anime, game, I mean. So the question is, the fact that it's even based off a video game, will it get a good game adaptation? But it's possible for game adaptations to get good, is possible for a video game to get a good anime adaptation. I said it. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is this. Steins Gate got one, but that's a visual novel. The Tales series, most of the time get a good adaptation. Tales of Hysteria got a proper video game adaptation, whether you like that or not. Blaze Blue, but again, there really was a complete direct storyline until Chrono Phantasm, but whatever. But I believe it can get a good adaptation depending on the amount of episodes it will have. Depending on the episodes we'll see or not, will this get a good adaptation? Now, the question people are saying is, why now? Why get an anime now? Well, to be honest with you, I do believe in a better late than never, but I still like that it is now than earlier. Because earlier, not all studios had good quality animation. But now they do. They can take things that were terribly done back then and improve on them. Why do you think they're doing so many remakes right now in Japan? They really, just as the fans as well, wish to truly adapt properly as the source material. So, good on them. But what I truly believe why they're doing this now is because I believe Square Enix is going to be a giant promotional push. Not to push the Switch sales or the iPhone sales of the game, but to push a sequel. I believe that there's going to be another World of the View sequel, and they want to really push it. They did put a promo of a very extra mission in the Switch version of the game, but now they're doing, and they did leave out a giant cliffhanger of that one. So I believe they're doing it to get people quick up on the story, and then they'll go into the sequel game. Why else will they do this now, of all things? This was back in 2007. Why do it in 2021? 14 years later. That clearly saying that they're doing something extra with the world ends of view. And the question is, it has to be a sequel for the video game. But that's just my speculation. But it's a very good one, I say. I talked to some of my friends, and they said, it could be. It seems like that. Why else will they make this now, of all times? You know, let me better make this to promote the game when it was still selling. Just saying. But anyways, that's all I got for this. Like I said, there's not much for me to really talk about this season of anime because there's nothing I want to review, unfortunately. So yes, I will be doing must-watches and must-reads here and there. Not every day, just here and there. And this might give me my chance to put my thoughts together, see what I want to do later on down the road. So if you enjoyed this video and you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and of course hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime, signing out.